Hello everybody, welcome back to Dice Out. There's a few ways I've played over the years that I keep coming back to, and I use different strategies for different purposes. If I feel like I want to make more comp, then I'll switch to one. If I just want to focus on pure money making and profit, then I'll switch to the other one. This is one of the strategies that I do when I want to slow down and just want to like relax, just want to take a break. And it's a strategy I call the Mountainclimber. And when you play the strategy, you're gonna find yourself kind of bored. So I'm gonna add another layer to it. So layer 1, layer 2, and hopefully you can track that. You can do layer 3, layer 4 if you want. I would recommend jotting down some notes, but this was just 2 layers for me. And I'm going to make this a daily paycheck series just because I know how effective it is and how well it comes back if it gets down. And I'm not going to talk about it too much more. I'm just going to show you how to play it. So we're at any table limit that you want. You can play this at a $100 table. You could play it at a $25 table or $10 table or $5 table. You can't play it on the bubble craps machine or stadium craps because of a couple of features of it, but you're going to use the same bankroll regardless the table limit. So I've got a $2,500 bankroll. I'm going to make about $250 a day, maybe $300 a day, just for 5 days or so. So I'll get that done. 2022. Let's see, 1,000. There we go. 23, 28. My math is wrong. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28, 29. Should be at a $2,500. I gave myself too much money. So 2,000. This isn't 2,000. Man, I am tired, I guess. 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, but 1,000, 1,500, so 500 each. 1,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24, okay? So I'm going to give myself one more. That's 25. Sorry about the complexity there. It is a simple strategy. So 1,000, 15, 19, 20, and 25. So, all right, so we're going to select a couple of dice, ideally a 6 or an 8. There's a 6, and we're going to get rolling. Well, you come out with this. I'm gonna say we're on a $25 table. You can do the same bets, the exact same bets on top with a $10, $15 table, $50 table. It doesn't matter. You're actually gonna wait to you're gonna see what happened before. If the pass line won or the don't pass line, you're gonna come out in the pass line regardless. Okay, but it is interesting to know what happened, how the previous roll resolved. So we're just gonna do a previous roll real quick. There's a 7, so the puck's not on, so we're just gonna wait to establish a point, then resolve this, because after 2 pass line wins, that's not a pass line win. After 2 pass line wins, we go in the back line. So the pass line lost there, so we're gonna put 25, just a nickel, just $5 on the pass, right? So we're gonna wait till this resolves. Ace deuce. So that lost. So 5 lost there. Now we're gonna go to 15. Progression here is 5, 15, 35, 75, 150, and so on. So we're going to go, most of the time you'll be, kind of swimming in the water, that 5, 15, 35, 75 type thing. We're going to do a second layer to this. So $5 bet here. And there's a 10. So that established a 10. So now we're rooting for a 6 or a 10. There's aces both places. And there's an 8 square pair. See what we roll here. 7 out. So 15 lost on the front and 5 lost on our second level. So we're coming back out with 35 here on the front. It's a $60 total bet. There's a 10. Establish a 10 and $15 here on top of our second level bet. Second layer bet. 7. So the $15 won. And really, this lost, but that won, so there you go. So I'm just going to pay the $15 on top. That goes back here, comes back down to $5 on that second level bet, but the $35 lost here. So we're going to go to 75 or $100 total bet here on the front. Coming out. 10. Wow, look at that. Could have used that one roll earlier. Here we go. Nickel. 4, Little Joe. 8, easy 8. Looking for a 4 or 10. There's another 8. 6. 5, fever. Fever 5. 6, 2 by 4. There's an ace deuce. There's an 8. 9. Pasadena. I said it can get kind of boring. You can do it at 3 layers if you want. There's 2 6s in a row. 10. Got our 10. So $175 there. 75 bucks, and we go back down to just a nickel here on the pass line. We pocket the rest. So we're coming out. Wouldn't mind a 4 right now. Oh, look at that. There's a 4. So we win a nickel there, and so that's 2 second level wins in a row. So we're going to change that to the back. So we're out on the 4. I'm going to switch that, do the exact same thing on the back. Move that. There we go. There's another 10. Finally got our 10s. 10 back to back. Yo. 7 out. All right. So win here. Goes back on the front. The nickel goes back on the front on our second level bet. But this loses, so comes back out for 15. For Little Joe. So we're and it is easy to keep track of when you're at the table and just watching everything. Sometimes it's tough to do when you're dealing and stuff, but I think we're going to do a decent job of it. There's an 8, so I rolled a 5 and an 8. There's a 7, so $15 lost here, $5 lost here. So on the second level, we're going to come back with a $15 bet. We're coming back with 35 here on the front line. $15. Again, if you're at a $15 level, this would be 15 here, and you still put 15 on. That's why it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what the base level is. You should do the same thing regardless. You just get more comp the higher the level it is. Hey, look at that. We won. $15. Okay, that's a yo. So we're going to just reset to a nickel. So we lost 5. You made 15. So we made 10. The higher the level goes, the more money you make. So that's 2 wins in a row on the second level. So we're going to switch to the back next time. We lost 15 here, so we're going to come back out on the front line at 35. Establish a point. Midnight. What we do on the 12 is this. The back line pushes on the 12, so we don't get the benefit of winning. This loses, so we're at the $35 level. We just kind of put it back out, but then we tuck a quarter. We tuck an additional quarter, okay? And then we go to the next level. So 35 lost. Now we're going to 75, $75 level. 7. So we won on the front line. 1 on the front line. There we go. And so we also won with our additional quarter. So I'm going to pay 100 there. And then here we go. We just put a nickel there. And I'm not sure. I don't remember where we're at with our second level. So I'm going to come out with a nickel on the second level. Just play it safe. 9. Okay, there's a 9. Okay, that 1. Looking for one more win on the second level. Fever. 6. You got 5, 8. There's a 2. Midnight. 12s and 2s. 10, TIN 10, RIN 10, 10. Yo 11, Phil, come get some, and there's a 5. I know I'm rolling kind of fast just because there's not a lot happening. So we won on the front line there. We won twice in a row, which means we go to the back line. 6. So that goes to the back line. We're just waiting for these to resolve rather than 8. But there was a 10, 7. All right. So the back line won here. So it goes to the front line for a nickel again on the first roll. $5 lost here. Let's take a gander where we are in our bankroll. We're not up $300 yet, but we're up. So that's 1,000. Let's see, 15, 19, 24, 75, 25, 50. All right, cool. After all that counting, I'm pretty sure I ended up at 2,500. So, we haven't really gotten deep into any of these progressions either, so that's all right. What we didn't do, what I just forgot to do, is come back out with a nickel here. So I would have lost that nickel because that's a 3. You lose on the front line, so I'm going to come back with 15. 7. All right, so that is a winner. Pass line comes back down to a nickel. 10. Backline lost last time on the second bet, so we're going to go with a nickel on the front. I mean, the backline won, so we're going to go with a nickel on the front. There's a 9. Come on, 9, 10. Hey, there's a 10. How about it? There's a 10. So, I'm pretty sure that was our second win in a row there. So we're going to go on the backline. 5. 7. Nickel 1 on the back here, so it's going to go back to 5 on the front, and then nickel lost on the front there, so we're going to come back out at 15 next time. Establish a point. 6. 15 here. Just kind of, inching our way along. You can do 3 layers if you want. 5, might do it in a future video, not sure yet. 9, need it. That's a Pasadena. 8. Nothing helps us or hurts us besides a 5, 6, or 7. So there's a 7. So that's 15 on the front. So we're coming back out at 35 on our second level. And then lost 5 there, coming out at 15. So 35 on the second. Something to remember. 2, 2. Go. 5. All right. 4 or 5. 8. 5. There's a 5. All right. $35. So again, you lost 5, then you lost 10, so that's 15, but you just gained 35. So that's 20, right? $20 profit. Now you lost 5 and 15, didn't you? So that's 20. Here's 35. So that's $15 profit. Anyway, coming back out with a nickel. Bop, 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 bop. One more win. We'll go to the back line. Still looking for a 4. There's an 8. 8. Right back. It's a nickel. So we're going to take this nickel to the back line, back on the DC. Of course, everything would pay out at the table, and you have to put it back up there, but that's what you do. So there's a hard 6. Little Joe, how about it? Didn't think we'd get that 4. $15 win there. Goes back down to a nickel. One more win. We'll go to the back line. Establish a point. There's an 8. Okay. 7. All right, so we did not get our one more win on the front. However, we did win on the back. So there's that. We're going to come back out the second time with a nickel on the front. There we go. 15 here on the front. 6. 'Nickel. All right. 9. 9 is fine. 6. All right, so we've got a $15 winner. Another winner, we're going to go on the back line. Reduce that to 15. Then we need to 5. And we're rolling. Midnight. This pushes, okay? This loses. We're going to go to the $15 level. We're going to tuck a quarter. Ace deuce. That loses. That wins. Go to $35 level. Okay. Tuck a quarter. 7. So that pays that, and I pay myself 60 besides. There we go. All right, so we're back at the nickel level. And this lost here. There we go. 10. Add on 10. $15 here. 2, 2. Wow, hard 10 and hard 4 back to back. Aces. 6. 8. 7. 15 lost on the second level. So we come back out for 35. 5 lost here. Comes back out for 15. 12. 15 lost. Not sure why I did that. 15 lost. Comes back out for 35. And we tuck a quarter. 7. 60 total here. I didn't tuck a quarter. Thought I tucked a quarter. You have to do another one. So there's our, that's what we needed to have won there. So that's 60. Okay. Okay. 6. $15 level here. 8. Should be a nickel on top. Would be at a table. 12. Midnight boxcars. 10. TIN. Rin 10 10. 5. Fever. 5's alive. Yo. Forgive me if I make a mistake. It won't be too many mistakes, but I am not impervious to them. There's a nickel that won there, so we're looking for one more win, and we'll go on the back line. Wouldn't mind an 8 right now. 5. 6, right down the middle. 10, hard 10. 5. All right. Got our other win. You go on the back line. 7. So loser on the second level, $15. So we can come back at 35. And then this loss on the back line here, come back at 15. 10, hard 10. All right. And 35 then. 10. Wow. Back to back. Well, I was liking it. No, I'm not. 15. There we go. 60. These will travel to the 10. Now we wouldn't mind 3 10s back to back for multiple reasons. There's a $35 winner on the back line, and we're going to go to a nickel on the front with an ace deuce on the come out. So that's a back line winner, front line skinner. We're going to go ahead and put a nickel on the front line, keep rolling. 8. 10. Look at that, 10. Well, that's cool. 35. Okay. Out here, nickel. 7. Okay, so nickel wins here. One more win, and we're going to go on the back line again. Nickel loses here. We're going to come back out for 15. 7. $15 winner. Put that in the rack. Come back out for a nickel. One more win. We'll go on the back line. Say that out loud so I remember it. And just for instructional purposes, but mostly so I remember. Because I am tired, y'all. I'm sleepy. Had a full day. Go to 10. A little three-year-old daughter, and she wears me out. I love her. She wears me out. 10, 9, 8, 5, fever. Don't need to do a lot of like serious work during the day, so pretty much hang out with her, which I love doing, and her mom. 7 lost, so that's both of these lost, nickel on each. There we go. They're both at $15 on the front this next time. Had a little brain freeze there, thinking about my daughter. 7. All right. Boom. Whoop. There it is. All right. One more win. And we'll go on the back. Fever. $15 there. 12. All right. So we lost all of that. Pushed here. So we're going to go to the third level, which is 35. Okay. It'd be a normal bet. We're going to tuck a quarter. 8. 4. 2, 2. Oh, I thought we were out on the 4. We're on the 5. 6. There's a 4 and a 6. We're on the 5 and the 8. There's the 8. All right, 60 on top. So we're going to pay 60. Come back out here, the nickel on top. If I roll a 5, I'm going to the back line. No, I didn't. There's a 7. But we did win on our nickel. So that's 2 wins there. So we're going to the back on the second. Next time. That loss coming out for 15. 7. 15-1. Coming out for 5. If that wins, we're going on the back. If that wins, we're going on the back. 5. Going to the back here. 2 wins equals switch sides. Front to back. 1 win. You go back to the front for 2 wins. 5. How about it? There we go. I can't remember if that's 2 wins or not. I'm just going to give it another win. 6. 7. Could have made $5 there. Just couldn't remember. Like writing these down. There's a nickel there. We're going to be on the front. Second level next time. All right. Fever. Kind of get the hang of this. You kind of get what's going on. Pretty easy. Actually, it's not. It's again, when you're at the table, a pretty relaxing way to do things. So, here we go. Made a nickel. Gonna second win, another win on the second level, and we're gonna switch the back again. 15 lost there, coming out for 35. Ace deuce. 35 lost, coming out for 75. 7. 75 1. Rack that. One more win, we're going to the back. 12. That lost, that pushed. So 35 is our normal bet. However, we're going to tuck a quarter. No, 15 is our normal bet, but we're going to tuck a quarter. 15 is our normal bet. However, we're going to tuck a quarter. There we go. We're on an 8. 8 is great. Nickel. Oops. 6. All right. 7. Oh, well. So that lost, that wins. 15, going to the $35 level here. Going to tuck a quarter. Okay. We're at $15 the next time on the second layer of this. Okay. Ace deuce. So 35 going to 75. Here we go. Tuck a quarter. Little joke. Let's see here. 15, I think. That's what we're at. 10. 10. Nice. Back to back. $15 win. One more win, and we're going to go to the back line. 5. 4s and 5s. There's a 5. That's our nickel win. Take our nickel to the back line. Do it again. 12. Push. That loses. We're going to tuck an extra nickel there. Just keep going. 12. Back here, that loses. We're going to tuck an extra nickel, quarter rather, there. And keep going. 6. 5. Ace is both places. 10, T-I-N, Renton, Tennessee. Yo, that's a yo-yo 11. Fever. Yo. 8, square pair. There's a 4. All right. So we had an extra nickel tucked. We're going to pay ourselves $100 instead of $75. And coming back out with the nickel there. See if we can't get it come out 7. There it is. Hot dog. There's a $5 winner on the front. So now we're going to the back. There's 2 wins in a row. And then that is a $55 winner back there. Extra nickel. So there we go. Here we are. See where we are. 5, 10, 15, 19, 24, 25, 26, 50, almost $200. Let's roll. $8, probably stop at $250. If I had 3 layers going, I'd do. There's that. Oh, that 8 won. All right, that travels there. That lost. Okay. I'd do it 300. I might next time. Establish another point. Oh, come out 7. All right, so it's the second level lost in nickel. So it's coming back out with 15. This lost 15, coming back out with 35. All right. 12, push, loss. There's that. We tuck a quarter. 6. 15 on the front. 4, 2, 2. 4s and 6s. Well, really, we wouldn't mind just a 4. No, there's a 6. All right, so it was a 6. So that one, that lost. We had 35, tuck a quarter. So now we're going to go to 75, tuck a quarter. Go. Establish another point. 8. 6. Come on, 2. I mean, come on, 4. In my mind, I said 2, 2, and I only said one of them out loud. 9, need it. 5, fever 5. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Ace deuce. 7. All right, well, the back line won $100. Okay, so we'll do that. $100. Coming back out with a nickel on the front. This lost 15. Coming back out with 35 there. Okay. 5. 35 on the front on top of our base. And then there we go. 6, hard 6. We like that. Want to be in front of the 5 and the 6. There's a 6 right back. $35 win. One more win, we're going to go to the back. In case you're wondering if this is boring playing it as it looks like, it is. It is a boring strategy, and it's profitable. It makes money. So there's 8. So I told you, if I just want to chillax at the table, this is the one I'm playing. 7. All right, so we lost the nickel level on both of them. And we're coming out again, 15 here. Hard 6. 15 here. I don't know how we got down to that, to almost like no reds, but we did. Ace deuce. That's a loser. All right, 35 then. I'm going to get more. I'm going to trade out 4 greens for a stack of red. There we go. 15 on top. No, 30. 35 on top. 35 on top. Okay. 6. That won. $15 here. There we go. Goes back down to 5. But wins again. Then go to the back line. 9. 9. Did win again. Going to the back line. 6. We'll take that. $35 win. Should be close to our win goal now. See what happens with our back line. So that pays that. That pays that. All good. Front. Yep. Square pair. Seven out. So that loses, that wins. So I'm going to push, count up, see where we are for the day. 1,000, 15, 19, 24, 25. That's our start. 100. thought we were close. 200, 225, 250, 275. I said between 250 and 300. That's my win goal. 275. We're going to start out with a total of 1,000, 15, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 25, 2750, 2775 next time. On Dice Out, pick up where we left off, 2775 with the Mountain Climber. Thank you for watching. Share the video if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate it. Take care. See you next time.